Hello everyone, myself Sai Prasad, Alexan, Allahabad High School and the Junior College. Welcome to a series of the lectures of Intermediate Second Year Maths A. We started a discussion with the chapter Probability. What did we learn? We had a basic introduction about what is a probability, what are the different parameters of that. Then we learned what is addition theorem, right? And we started doing problems of addition theorem, right? Fine. With the continuation of that, let us do few more problems of addition theorem and basic probability today. Okay, see here. The question is given as A, B, C are 3 horses in a race. The probability of A to win the race is twice that of B, and the probability of the B is twice that of C. What are the probabilities of A, B, C? Right? Given how many horses? 3 horses. Given 3 horses A, B, C. Is it? He gave that the probability of horse A is twice that of probability of horse B. Is it? Fine. Next, the probability of B is twice that of probability of C. Then he is asking us to write what are the probabilities of A, B, C. Yes. If you observe here, P of A is double of P of B. P of B is double of P of C. So can I write P of A as double of P of C? So which is 4 of P of C. Right? And we have 3 probabilities. Right? We have only one among them. And the total probability is always 1. Just remember that. Total probability is always 1, that is P of A plus P of B plus P of C is always 1. What is P of A? 4 of P of C, 4 times P of C. What is P of B? 2 times P of C, 2 times P of C plus P of C. How many are there now? 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times P of C. Therefore, P of C can be written as 1 by 7. Right? We got P of C. Can I write P of A and P of B? Obviously. So, P of B here is 2 into 1 by 7, which is 2 by 7. P of A is 4 into 1 by 7, which is 4 by 7. So, we can simply write as 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 by 7, again total probability is 1. Did you understand? What all new things we learned here? First thing, we have to analyze the question. Second, by using total probability equal to 1, we can solve this kind of problems. Clear? Is it fine? Shall we go to the next problem? Let's do. Look at the next question here. He gave the probability for a contractor to get a road contract is 2 by 3 and to get a building contract is 5 by 9. Okay? Then the probability of to get at least 1 is 4 by 5. Then he is asking us to find the probability to get both the contracts. Okay, at least 1 in the sense either this or that. Clear? So let us write it as probability to get a road contract. Probability to get a road contract. Let us say it as P of A is given as 2 by 3. Right? Next, probability of getting a building contract is P of B, which is 5 by 9. Right? He is telling the probability to get at least 1. Probability to get at least 1. At least 1 in the sense either this or that, which indicates that P of A intersection B, which is 4 by 5. Then he is asking us to find probability of getting both, which is P of A union B, that is equal to P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. What is it? 2 by 3 plus 5 by 9 minus 4 by 5. Okay, if I take LCM for both of this, that will be 3 2s are 6 plus 5, that is 11 minus 4 by 5. If I take LCM, it is 45, 11 5s are 55 minus 36. 55 minus 36, how much is it? 36, 46, 56, which is 19 by 45. This is my answer. Is it right? Fine. Look at the next question here. In a committee, there are 25 members. Each member is proficient either in maths or stats or in both. So, the total number of sample space is 25. Let us say maths and stats. Let me write it as M union S. Is it right? Fine. Or else let me write it as total number only. Sample space. Let me write it as total class. Okay. Next. If 19 of them are proficient in maths there are only 19 people and 16 in stats. Find the probability that the person is selected from the committee is proficient in both. So what does this mean? Just tell me 19 plus 16. So what is the common thing do we have? 19, 16. That is what we have to find. Now just tell me, this is simply we can also write it as M union S, total class. Then the probability of maths is 19 by 25. The probability of stats is 16 by 25. The probability of both is 25 by 25. Obviously it is 1. Then he is asking who is proficient in both items. So we have to find M intersection S, with is P of M plus P of S minus P of M union S. That is 19 by 25 plus 16 by 25 minus 25 by 25. Let us write. So it is 25. 19 plus 16. How much is it? 25, 35 minus 25, which is 10 by 25. 5 2s are 5 5s are 2 by 5. Clear? Hope you understood this basic thing. Once again, see here. Here he gave road contract probability, building contract probability. He is asking us to find at least both the contracts together. Then we'll get using addition theorem. Here also he gave proficient in both. Then we have to find this. Clear? Shall we go to the next problem? Let's do. Look at the next question. In a box containing 15 bulbs, 5 are defective. If 5 bulbs are selected random from a box, find the probability that none of them is defective, only one is defective, at least one of them is defective. Okay, the first condition is total bulbs, total number of bulbs is 15, defective is 5. So he is asking us to select 5 bulbs out of 15. So let me write first non-defective is 10, right? He is asking us to first let us find probability or else let me tell it as permutation. Okay, how many ways, number of ways of selecting in the sense permutation or combination. Since it is a kind of combination thing, defective and non-defective, I will take it as out of 15 we have to select 5. Is it right? Now tell the first one, none of them is defective. Probability of none of them defective. So how many of them are non-defective? 10. So out of 10 only we have to select 5. That's it, over. Okay, out of 15 C5. If you want to solve, you can solve it. Next, second, only one of them is defective. Probability of only one of them is defective. So we have to choose one from the defective. So how many defective are there? From 5 we have to select 1, and out of remaining 10 we have to select 4 divided by 15 C5. Right, since it is probability we have to write like that. Third, at least one of them is defective. At least one of them is defective. So what do we write? 1 minus only 1 is defective. That's it, right? So it is 5 into 10 C4 divided by 15 C5. If you want to simplify, it's your wish. Did you understand? How do we simplify this 10 Cy? Hope you remember. 10 factorial by 10 minus 5 is 5 factorial into 5 factorial divided by 15 factorial by 15 minus 5 is 10 factorial into 5 factorial. Clear? So this 5 factorial will get cancelled. 10 factorial into 10 factorial by 15, 14, 13, 12, 11 into 5 factorial. Okay, into 10 factorial into 5 factorial. If you observe, these both will get cancelled. And the next 10 can be written as 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 into 5 factorial. These both will get cancelled. Right? And the next, can we cancel more? Just tell me. 6 ones are 6 twos are, 2 ones are 2 fives are, 5 ones are 5 threes are, 3 ones are 3 threes are. Right? And the next, 7 ones are 7 twos are, 2 ones are 2 twos are. It is 3 twos are 6 by 13. Similarly, you can even find those values also. Clear? What is the difference between the last problems and this problems? Here, till now we used to have only numbers. Here we have combination of two different sets. Is it clear? Did you understand? Fine. What all problems we learned today? We learned the basics of what is addition theorem, and we did few problems of addition theorem and few problems of probability also. Clear? Fine. This is for today. Let us meet in the next session with the more problems of probability. Thank you.